come spend the day with me. To my surprise, my number one question I still get is, where does my dog go to the bathroom? I live in a 101-story high-rise, and there's a park right outside, so normally I just take him out, but if it's bad weather, it's super cold, whatever, there is a dog run, an indoor dog run in my building, so I just take him in here. There's a drainage system, there's a water filtration system, they clean it twice a day, so everything filters. There's an air filtration system. It really does not smell bad. It's one of the cleanest ones I've ever seen. So Cooper just goes to the bathroom. If it's solid, you obviously pick it up, put it in that little pail there. There's also this little lounge area, which honestly I really almost never use, but there is a little lounge with a TV, charging cords, things like that. But what I do use all the time after he goes to the bathroom is this little grooming area. There's a wash basin and all sorts of things so you can give your dog a bath, but after he goes potty or goes out, I like to wash off his paws. And even though they keep the dog run very clean, I just like to give his paws a quick clean. So I rinse them off, which he doesn't love, but he knows the drill. And so he cooperates very well. I grab a towel just to dry them off. He always waits on the grooming table for me. And again, he doesn't love this, but you know, he tolerates it. So I just give them a quick dry and then I'll wipe down the table too. And I just throw the dirty towel in the hamper and they clean it. So then we went back upstairs and Cooper was ready for a nap again. I was like, I'm so sorry, sir, but my linens are disgusting at this point. They honestly were gross. Like I waited a little too long, if I'm being totally honest. So despite his protests, I'm like, I have to throw those in first thing because it's kind of yucky. So I got that going. I did some work and then had a quick little lunch break. And then after that was done, my sheets and everything were finally done. Doing your linens takes so long, I swear. And I know I could get another set, but then they just smell stale to me and it's a whole situation. Cooper, of course, always has to get in on the action. I refilled the water in my Dyson humidifier while I was waiting for my top blanket to finish drying. I just like freshly washed sheets. So I do have a spare set, but I really never use them. I just like them fresh out of the wash. They just smell so much better to me. So I don't know, call me crazy, but I'm very particular about the way things smell and cleanliness. I'm a little crazy, I suppose. So I did that, put everything back, and then finally my blanket and all the other things were done. Of course, Cooper loves fresh sheets too. So he was like, perfect, great, perfect timing for me. So got that all ready. And then I headed down to the gym just to get in some steps. I wasn't down there for super long, but then I needed to take Cooper out for his steps. He needed to get some outdoor activity since I didn't take him out in the morning. So I wanted to take him over to the dog park. Even though it's still chilly, it is at least sunny, and there were so many nice dogs at the park this afternoon. So he ran and played. We stayed for about an hour and he just hung out, although he did keep coming up to the bench. I'm like, sir, this is not the point. Then Kurt actually came over because he had a doctor's appointment this afternoon at the downtown location. So that was so nice. And Cooper hates being held like a baby, but he will do it for good scratchies. So it was so nice that Kurt was actually here early. We got to walk across the park over to Avley and we went there for their happy hour again. They have such a good happy hour. Like the deals are so good. The food is really good, so fresh. So we just made dinner out of the happy hour, which is delicious. And Kurt loved the shrimp and that like rolled up shrimp thing. I don't know what it is. I don't eat seafood, but he loved it. Then I dragged him over to the grocery store because this man will not feed himself lunch. I do not understand. So I convinced him to grab a few things to have like in his office to make sandwiches. He of course got distracted by this new like orange cream soda thing. He loves all the different flavors. He also refuses to drink water. So we got some liquid IV to try to help him with that. So hopefully he'll make himself lunch because I don't understand. Like me, I'm not skipping lunch. I don't get it. But you know, what can you do? Anyway, just headed back home. Have a great evening.